guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a DIY video, and it is a DIY earring hanger or holder, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. I really like, it's kind of like, it gives an antique feel almost, but depending on the type of frame you get, you could like make it look however you wanted to, but I think it looks really pretty, and I have it sitting in my bathroom next to a candle, and I really like the look that it gives. And it's really easy and quick, doesn't take that long. And I'm making one and I'm giving it to my friend. Well, I gave it to my friend as a Christmas present. So I really hope you guys like this, and if you do, keep on watching and I'll show you how to do it. So to get started with what you'll need, the first thing you will need is a frame. And this is just a 5x7 frame. It was like $3, I think. I found it at Walmart. And it just has this kind of like rustic, not like, kind of like a champagne like gold color, and it's kind of like rustic, and it has this like dot detailing with the black trim along the sides, and it has a dip, a ridge edge, and that's just the back. It has this like cardboard on the side, which will be good for stapling. But this is a 5x7, as I said, and depending on how big you want it to be, how many earrings you have, I would actually, if I had known before, bought a bigger size, I think, just because when you put the wire on it, the earrings kind of get close together. So that was long, but you just need a frame, and then you will need wire, and this was just $1. I found this at Walmart too, and it's just thin. This is really bendable wire, and it works fine. Like, you could use sturdier wire, but this I find worked just fine for me. And then you will need a pencil or just some sort of tool to mark on the frame with. And the last thing you will need is a staple gun. Or you could use like a thumbtack, something that you could just stick into the back of the frame and then wrap the wire around it. But a staple gun, it's definitely the easiest. So if you have a staple gun, you'll need this. So now let's make it. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your frame, and then you wanna take the back out and the glass and everything that was in there, you wanna take it out. And then once you have your frame, you can do whatever you want to it. This one, I left plain, but the one I showed you guys, I put like some black paint on the sides just to make it look a little bit more rustic and vintage. So you can do whatever you want to it, but this one I just left plain. And what you're going to do now is take the pencil, and I'm filming on a MacBook because I don't have a very nice camera, so I don't know how I'm going to show you this, but it's really simple, like it's super simple. What you're going to do is you're just going to take the pencil and you're going to mark, I did 4. You're going to have room, if you use a 5x7 frame, you'll have room for 4 spots for your earrings. And the first one you want to start like really high up so that you have as much room as possible for the next ones. So just like right there. You can't really see that right there. And then I leave about, I'd say like 2.5, at least 2 inches, depending on your earrings, like how long they are. You want enough room so that they aren't getting in the way of the other earrings. So I leave at least 2 inches, and then I'll make another mark, and then another mark, which you can't see, and then another mark. And the last one I make close to the bottom, and this one I can use for like post earrings, that they don't dangle, so it won't matter that they're hitting the edge of the frame. So now what you want to do is you're going to take your wire, and you are going to, you can't see that, you're going to line it up. You want to leave like a 1/2 inch on one side, and you're just going to line it up with wherever you made your first mark. And then if you're using tacks, you will take the tack and you'll stick it in there, and then you'll take the wire and you'll wrap it around. But since I'm using a staple gun, you just take this and you line it up with the mark you have. After you have it lined up, you're just going to take your staple gun and staple it in there. So now I have a staple in there. So you're going to pull it tight. You want to pull the wire as tight as you can across to the other side. and then you're going to hold it there. You're going to take the wire and hold it on the other side, and then do the exact same thing with either the tack or, since I'm using a staple gun, that is what I'm going to do. So now after you have it stapled on both sides, you're going to take the side with the wire, and you're going to take it and you're going to wrap it through this wire all the way to the other end. This is so that you can stick post earrings through it, and they won't fall out because you can stick it in between the wire. So you're just going to wrap this all the way to the other end. You want to make sure you're pulling it kind of tight so that it doesn't fall out. Once you have wrapped the wire all the way around, you're going to hold it even to where you first stapled it, and you want to get it as close as possible, and then you are going to staple the wire down again. So that is how you do, that's how you do a row, which I'm showing you this upside down. But this is how you do a row, and then you just continue this all the way up. Something else I forgot to mention you will need is a pair of scissors, and I'm going to insert this in the part where you will need them, but you will need them after you, I'll show you back. After you staple the wire on the other side for the second time, after you've twisted it, you need the scissors to cut off the extra piece of wire. And then after you cut it off, there's a little metal piece sticking out, so I like to take the end of the scissor and just push it down. So now let's continue. So here is the finished product. This is what the back looks like, so you can see where we have the staples. It's really good, and you can see here where I twisted it, there's little gaps, so that's where I stick my post earrings through and then put it back on the other end so they don't fall off. But I love this so much. I think it adds a really nice like decorative touch to any like bathroom or room or wherever you are putting this. I'll show you again the one with the earrings on it. So this is mine, hangs in my bathroom. Well, it doesn't hang, I have it sitting up against my mirror. But yeah, I think it makes earrings like a decoration, not only on your ears, but in a room. So I really hope you guys like this, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye! And it is a DIY hanging. So today I'm going to be showing you a DIY. Blah, 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 blah.